Good morning, how you guys doing? This is Mike and I'm back with the thought of the day on March 2nd, 2022. First, I want to give the honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength to bring you this message. Um, Great topic today. I want to talk about why do I attend daily AA meetings? Why do I attend daily AA meetings? Um, I'm coming up on 4 years, April 1st, God willing, if I make it to that date, it'll be 4 years um, sober from alcohol. So I had one of my nephews a couple of weeks ask me, like, you still go to the meetings? Why do you still go to the meetings every day? So, and I think it's important for other people out there that's in the fellowship and other people that might be thinking about coming to the fellowship to know why I personally still go every day. And maybe it can influence them or they can see the light in some of the reasons why I go every day. So I came up with 6 reasons that I could talk about why I try to make it to a meeting every day. The first and one of the most important reasons is it gives me something spiritually to do in between Sabbaths. Um, I go to Shabbat class on Saturdays. So in between Saturday to Saturday, a daily meeting helps me stay focused because AA is a spiritual program. So by me doing that every day and being around um, like-minded people who trying to use God to fight their alcoholism helps keep me in line, and it gives me a scheduled hour to do that every day, and it's something to look forward to. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't in this program and I only went to the Shabbat on Saturdays, and then I have to figure out how to keep busy and not be idle during the week. That might cause me to get in some trouble or get in some things that I unfortunately don't want to get into. So it helps me to stay focused and stay on the spiritual ground by attending meetings every day. Two, I'm still learning how to be sober. So I need to go around people who have years of experience of being sober so they can teach me how to live sober. I mean, like I said, I'm coming up on 4 years. The last time I went 4 straight years without drinking any alcohol had to be from the ages of 14 to 18. I didn't drink until I got to college, and I wasn't instantly an alcoholic, but I never went 4 straight years without drinking alcohol. So I'm still learning how to live sober. I'm 47 now, so all those years I I didn't know I wasn't living sober. So now I'm still learning how to live sober. So I need to learn. I need to be around people that have 20 years, 30 years, 15 years, so I can see what they're doing, so I can learn how to live sober. Number three, I learned so many jewels on how to deal with things from people who have already dealt with it by going to the meetings. While I'm in there, I'm going to hear how people handle death. I'm going to hear how people handle divorce. I'm going to hear how people handle beef with their spouse. I'm going to hear how people handle losing money. I'm going to hear how people handle losing their job. I'm going to hear how people handle all these difficulties in life. So if it ever comes across my lap, I have the advice, and I heard how such and such handled this and how such and such handled that. I could take those jewels and use them as armor when I go out there and fight. If I'm not at the meetings, I can't. I don't have no armor because nobody's that sober telling me how to handle those situations. So going to the meetings give me the information I need so I could be able to handle situations in life. Number four, the Most High has also has me there to be able to talk to people and bring them to Him, to be a fisher of men. This is where a lot of the wounded people come in, especially the newcomers, and I'm there to be a light of Him, and be able to draw people closer to Him by sharing my experience, strength, and hope. And maybe they can see the light of him through me and be curious of what I'm doing with my life, and then want to try to follow him like I'm attempting to do every day. So that's another reason why I got to be there. Number 5, sharing my experience, strength, and hope and testimony is the only reason he has me sober. So when I go to these meetings every day and I share, or I'm asked to speak and tell my story, I'm there to really let everybody know what he did for me. And sharing that experience, strength, and hope, now I in turn can help people get through things that they never thought that they'd be able to get through. And I pray all the time before I speak for him to speak through me, and he helps me touch lives. And when you see people really gravitate towards him, and you see that light come on, man, there's no better feeling in the world. So I'm there to share my experience, strength, and hope, and let people know who he is and what he did for me. Number 6, I gotta go every day because I have a built-in forgetter. If I don't go to these meetings and be reminded of the pain I was in, and when I see a newcomer come in and they let me know what's going on out there, and I get to see the pain in their face, it reminds me of what's going to happen when I pick up a drink. And most of the time that I go and I see somebody that returned from a relapse, the first thing out their mouth was, I stopped going to meetings. I thought I had it. It could be somebody with 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Every time somebody put their hand up, the first thing out their mouth is, I thought I had it. I stopped going to meetings. And I don't want to be that person with my hand up. It's like going to the gym. Once you start, you got to keep going. Because if I miss 2 meetings out of a week, that means I'm done for the week. If I miss a week, then I'm probably going to be done for the month. And then it's going to be too hard to start over again. I enjoy being in the meetings. I like going in there. I like learning. I like the environment. I like being around other people that I know are like me, trying to fight this race one day at a time. So being there and enjoy being there is very much a joy, and it's important to me. You know what I'm saying? And in closing, I do pray, and I wish that more people from my community would want to give this fellowship a chance. I know a lot of us don't really look at alcoholism as something that's serious, but it really is. It kills more people yearly than all the drugs combined. And I think that it's the stigma of it that keeps people away. But trust me, and when you come into these rooms and you start learning and you start seeing the camaraderie, it's nothing like what you think. So it's my prayer that you guys out there that's struggling with it, give this situation a chance and come in and check out the fellowship, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's something that will really change your life. This Brother Mike, and please enjoy your day. Shalom.